ונמשיך במלחמה. נמשיך במלחמה.
Because we believe tariffs are bad for business.
ונמשיך במלחמה.
Israel's message to Europe is blunt and urgent. Isaac Herzog has issued a stark warning, calling European hesitation on Iran naive and cautioning that the threat will not remain contained. Speaking at a live session with Stand With Us supporters, Herzog framed the conflict as a frontline defense, signaling that what unfolds now could soon impact Europe directly.
Israel's current war against the empire of evil is the only thing standing between Tehran and the heart of Europe. Why are you so naive? Read their writings, study their ideology, and understand, you are next. It is time for Europe to stand up and say, no more.
In a sharply worded push for action, Herzog stressed that this war is not just about Israel's security, but about preventing a broader escalation. He urged European nations to reassess their approach toward Iran, warning that the current trajectory could carry consequences far beyond the Middle East, placing Europe within the arc of emerging risks.
I think they have to understand that what we are doing is protecting Europe. Once the Iranians launched a 4,000-kilometer missile to Diego Garcia, that definitely covers all of Europe, including England. How come in Britain, the Prime Minister says there were about 10 or 20 events only last year linked to Iranian terror? What is this? They're allowed to do what they want. They are a rogue state. They're an empire of evil. And they're an evil regime, and it must be crushed.
Calling the moment a historical juncture, Herzog underscored the need for decisive outcomes. He argued that lasting stability requires confronting threats head-on, stating that progress sometimes demands victory in war. The Israeli president positioned the ongoing campaign as a critical turning point, not just regionally, but in shaping future security dynamics across continents.
We need to ensure that we emerge from this war in a way where the family of nations doesn't just respect us, but where we can lead a great change in the Middle East.
Expanding his appeal, Herzog called on Europe to support efforts against Hezbollah, the Iran-backed force active in Lebanon. He linked its dismantling to broader regional stability, suggesting that coordinated international backing would be essential in addressing interconnected threats that extend beyond immediate battle lines. At the same time, Herzog welcomed diplomatic openings, describing Emmanuel Macron's proposal to host talks between Jerusalem and Beirut as a positive step. Even as military operations continue, he signaled that parallel diplomatic channels remain crucial. The message is clear. This is a defining phase, with outcomes likely to influence both regional balance and Europe's future security outlook.